Hey, I'm Casey Armstrong. I'm here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania with my friend Carolyn Stowers, the owner and the founder of YEF, the Young Entrepreneurs of the Future. What keeps you going?
Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, Carolyn. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Then you will call upon me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart, and I take that personally.
What has been personally challenging for you?
I have a lot of health issues, in particularly my back. It's been very challenging for me.
What did your father teach you?
My father taught me a lot, but I think that it's all summed up in these 6 things. Trust God to supply all my needs, the courage to branch out and take risks, listen to what God says about your assignment, never stop gathering needed information, face up to your mistakes, and read the scriptures daily.
What did your mother teach you?
Well, my mother was totally opposite of my dad, and I think these 4 sums her up. She taught me humility, patience, endurance, pray about everything, and forgive.
How did they do it?
I saw them live it. Through faith in God, I saw them live it.
Hey, Carolyn, what made you want to start a business?
When watching my dad, we moved around from place to place. We were farmers. Every time he would fix up a property, the owners wanted it back. He got tired of doing it, so he purchased his own farm. And I've always wanted my own business, like him and his mother, and my elementary school teachers and some of my high school teachers. They encouraged me.
What is YEF, and what is its mission in mentoring young people?
Young Entrepreneurs of the Future Incorporated is a nonprofit 501c3 mentoring and advocacy organization for youth. Its mission is to provide youth with the necessary life skills to succeed in competitive society. Personally, it was an investment for me. It was healing to me to work with the young people. They taught me more than I taught them.
Why and how did you start YEF?
Well, my son and 3 of his friends, all teenagers, 14 to 16 years old, right here in the dining room, they wanted to help make a difference in the lives of young people. And they asked me to help them get started. And that's what we did. We started, birthed the Young Entrepreneurs of the Future, right here for $24.14. That's how we got started.
Well, what were some of the challenges that you faced?
I didn't know anyone when we moved to Philadelphia. We moved here from South Carolina, and I had no idea as to how to get started. So I started asking some of the people where I worked at the Internal Revenue Services, and someone referred me to the Afro-American Museum, and I went there, and that's where I started getting a lot of information. And I didn't know the theory behind nonprofit. Matter of fact, I never heard of nonprofits until I came here. So I did the work, and someone from the University of Penn heard about what I had done, and I got a letter through the mail from them offering me a scholarship. So I received my certification in nonprofit management.
Hey, Carolyn, what are your favorite cartoon characters, and can you tell me why?
Well, one is from the 60s and 70s, Mr. Magoo. You might not remember Mr. Magoo, but Mr. Magoo wore thick glasses, and when the cartoon comes on, he's just walking. He's not looking to the left or the right, he's just walking. Stepping over everything, and whatever he needs, it just falls right in front of him. Or sometimes is something gonna hit him, he just passes and he would miss it. I feel like I miss this Magoo. And the other one is Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. Same thing. when the devil was trying to kill the coyote, you know, he dropped bombs on him, and just before it hit him, the Holy Spirit would let him know. It goes beep beep, and he's out and it misses him. And I feel the same way. So when I need to, like, beep beep, and I'm going.
How does YEF help young people develop self-esteem and confidence?
Well, young entrepreneurs provide opportunities for young people to help themselves because they have to be personally committed. They allowed me to open their minds to alternative possibilities. I invested in them and some of their dreams, and together we developed and grew Young Entrepreneurs of the Future for 23 years. They helped in decision making, they did negotiations, they learned time management through the projects that we were doing, leadership skills because they were put in those positions, discipline, people skills, salesmanship. They worked with the public when they were selling their products, and they wrote proposals for grants. They wrote books and started businesses. This was just some of their major accomplishments.
Who are some of YEF's supporters?
There were so many. The United Way of Southeastern Pennsylvania were really helpful in my training for mentoring best practices. Local colleges and universities sent interns, schools, and other businesses. The Harmonious Volunteer Center with Irv Shannon and Philadelphia Kristen Love Center, Mother Harris, Bed Bath and Beyond stores, a lot of individuals, churches, community-based organizations who work with young people, like To Our Children's Future with health, and so many, many others. We could not have made it without their support.
How has YEF inspired you to continue your business?
The young people inspired me. Every time I decided it was too much and I was just going to give up, I would always get a telephone call from someone, and whatever was in me just got up and I would go. No one knew I was going to quit but me and God.
What are your plans moving on in the future?
With the funds pending, if they come through, we will purchase a larger location with the state-of-the-art technology and a human resource department and staff to help us to align the programs with the strategies, giving us the capacity to develop an infrastructure for improved outcomes and the ability to hire more young people, 14 to 19 years old, who are in school year-round. And I want my son and grandson to keep it going, and YEF would be a support system for young people. And currently we're collaborating with other organizations.
Hey, I just got to say, Carolyn Stowers, thank you so much for inviting me and the Women's Radio Network into your home, sharing about your experience, about everything that has gone on with the YEF, and it's been a learning experience. You have done so many great things and helped so many people, so thank you very much for coming or letting me come in your home.
And I thank WRNW1 for calling me and for the inspirational things, and I do pray that it is inspirational to everybody. It's been for me. And I thank you for coming into my home to see where we really started.
It's really cool. Thanks again.
Okay, thank you.